Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Brandon, also known as the Georgia Picker, and we have a what sold video on our hands. Yeah, so if you guys don't know what I do, I pretty much go to like garage sales, estate sales, we do abandoned storage units, we do bin stores, we do liquidation. I mean, we do all types of stuff, and we basically flip stuff online for a profit, and that is how we pay our bills. It's how I've been eating so well, and I'm getting a little chunky around the midsection. So yeah. So that's just the way life is. It's the reason why I'm so kind of spaced out right now is because it is 12:30 in the morning technically. I haven't been to bed yet, and we have to pack up these packages for tomorrow morning. Technically I have until Thursday night to ship them out because Monday was a holiday, the day after Christmas. And but I was like, you know what, I think I can get a handful of this stuff packed up tonight, and then the rest of the stuff I'm going to pack up in the morning time. So yeah, we got a lot to do. So over on my eBay account, we have 31 items going out for $1,055.19. Got a handful of things pulled behind me. Let's go see what we got. All right, here is the stuff we have pulled. It's pretty crazy because it's after Christmas and we're still selling ornaments. That is music to my ears. But the first thing going out is going to be this lighted ornament called Sugar Plum Cottage. That right there sold for $10 plus shipping. The one right next to it is Prize Topiary. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. It sold for $5 plus shipping. Little miniature one. This one is the No Milk Tank car. There you go, milk tank car. Sold for $3 plus shipping. Lighted ornament Santa's Workshop sold for $10 plus shipping. This right here is Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I think we got this from a yard sale where we found all those rock and roll cassettes, some of the records, the DVD recorder, and a whole bunch of other stuff. This game was actually inside that $6 per game little bundle. That right there sold for $50 plus shipping. We got Willow Ornament sold for $5 plus shipping. Forecast for Fun. That's kind of cute. Sold for $5 plus shipping. All right, so this next item, or two items, actually sold to the same buyer, just two different sales transaction. We will refund them the difference, shipping difference. But the first thing going out is going to be this God Bless America Waterford. This is what it looks like. It's like a God Bless America Waterford ornament, and this is actually a stand that you can actually perch the ornament up. Two separate buys, like I said. The ornament sold for $25 plus shipping, and this little handle thing, what exactly is it called? It's called a Waterford stand, a Glenmead stand, whatever that means. Sold for $22 plus shipping. So not a bad little sale between those two, and both of those are from the storage unit. The first one, this is from the first storage unit, and this is from the second storage unit. All right, big sale, big sale. Hot Wheels Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Donatello Hot Wheels Monster Jam. This one right here sold for a whopping $75 plus shipping. DeWalt case, got a whole bunch of these in an auction, in-person auction at the Friendly Marketplace. They were having like a tool auction to move inventory so they can get new inventory in, and they had a whole bunch of cases. They wanted like $5 per case, but then finally Mr. Gerald was like, just let them all go for $5 on auction, whatever. But I bought them all for $10 and did actually really well with it. This DeWalt case sold for $10 plus shipping. All right, so this Maxine and Floyd plastic Christmas tree topper, this is from the storage unit, and it sold for $15 plus shipping. We got the Penguins set of 3 little miniature ornaments, sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, so both of these 700E Hudson steam locomotive ornaments, there's 2 of them there. Somebody bought both of them, and they both sold for a total of $15.90 plus shipping. All right, one thing I always tell you guys to look out for are vintage padlocks. Vintage padlocks do extremely well. This says American USA, and I want to say on the key, maybe, yeah, on the key right here, it says Junk Unk, so J-U-N-K-U-N-C Bros. So I don't know, kind of cool. Probably from the 80s, if I had to put a guess on it. This is from the storage unit, and this right here is sold for $15 plus shipping. All right, so 2 different transactions, but both of them sold. This is the Detective Snoopy ornament. Both of these sold for a total of $10 plus shipping to 2 different buyers. 1978 Dodge Little Red Express truck sold for $15 plus shipping. All right, again, 2 separate transactions, 2 different buyers. These sold for a total of $5 plus shipping. Again, to 2 different buyers. All right, so this Plano Edge 700. This is like basically like a tackle case, I guess, by Plano. I got this for the at the bins for $7, and I took a best offer for $45 free shipping. All right, this is kind of neat. We got this for like $1 at a yard sale. This, or no, I'm so sorry. We actually won this in an online auction. There was like 3 hats that were vintage, like this, made in the USA. We actually sold the other 2. We're already in the green, so this is pure profit. This vintage Oshkosh Bagosh little railroad conductor hat, train conductor hat, pretty cool. Sold for $15 plus shipping. Matchbox Jeep Cherokee Fire Chief. I want to say this is from the storage unit, but I could be wrong. It might be from the diecast car storage unit. Either way, it did sell for $8 plus shipping. Another ornament, it says so much to do, and it's Santa with the Christmas list. This right here sold for $3 plus shipping. Train station lighted ornament. These are the older ones from the 80s. This one right here sold for $5 plus shipping. Got a lighthouse called Candy Cane Lookout. That is actually pretty cool name. Sold for $5 plus shipping. Oppo Blu-ray player. So if you guys remember the estate sale where we found, what was it, 7 or 8 Oppo Blu-ray players, we ended up spending like $830 in total for everything that we found at that high-end estate sale. It was like 7,000 square feet. It's pretty wild. We spent $830. We're already well in the green. Over $2,000. I think it's even closer to $3,000 off of that haul. But this is the last Oppo Blu-ray player that we have, and took a couple months to sell. But this right here is Oppo model number BDP-80. This one right here sold for $200 plus shipping. All right, we got the 10 locomotive ornament. That right there sold for $5 plus shipping. And then last but not least, what we have right here, at least, you know, on the table for what's going out, is going to be a 60-piece Oneida Kenneth Square Distinction Deluxe HH stainless silverware. So we end up getting all of this stuff for, I think, $8 or $9 on an online auction, and this is what they look like. Very beautiful pieces, to be honest with you. But yeah, so there's 60 pieces of this right here. So I took a best offer for $90 plus shipping. So if you guys ever see these big lots of silverware and the condition on them is pretty decent, if they go for a cheap price, I highly recommend getting them. I will say though, they are a little slow. And this set right here took about 3 months to sell, maybe even closer to 4 months. But for an $8 to $9 investment, it wasn't terrible, especially when it turned into $90 plus shipping. All right, guys, right here in D3, we have this Auto X-Ray 2500 Code Scout. Not even really sure what it is, but we got this at an estate sale, I believe, if I remember correctly. But that is what it is. It says Code Scout. I'm assuming it has to do something with like codes to a vehicle or something. This right here, I want to say we paid $20 or $30 at the estate sale. It's very clean. So, I mean, I didn't test it, but hopefully it does work. Like I said, it's pretty clean, so I'm hoping that it works. But we sold this thing for a total of $150 plus shipping. Again, we're slowly making a dent into the garage because that second 10x30 unit, you guys, when I say it's so much, it's not necessarily so much in a sense of, you know, for somebody who has a team, you know what I'm saying? For me, it's a lot of stuff because we still have the diecast cars from the first unit, you know, and we found more on top of all the ornaments. There's only so much I can list, and Christmas right around the corner, you know what I'm saying? So it's honestly just so much for me to tackle by myself. If I had a team, we could probably knock this thing out in about a month. But due to me being a one-man army right now with listing and everything, it's really hard. But the grind is real, though. The grind is real. But yeah, those are the only 2 items that we pulled out here. Thank goodness, because it's cold. So we will see you guys Thursday night with what's sold. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just woke up from a nap, and I look a little tired, but it's okay. Today is Thursday early afternoon and it's 4:30 at night, and pretty easy past, you know, day or two. We have 17 items going out for $640.49 going out over on eBay, and we got a handful of things pulled behind me. Let's go see what we got. All right, you guys, here we are. A little bit of stuff pulled right here. First thing going out is going to be these Disney Crocs. They are authentic. We paid like $1 or $3 at that one garage sale. Not too sure, but very clean, and they ended up selling for a best offer of $50 plus shipping. All right, this right here is a Nike full zip windbreaker. I believe we got this at a yard sale at some point. That is what it looks like. It's like a black and white windbreaker. On the very back, there's a huge Nike swoosh check mark on the very back. So pretty cool stuff. This right here sold for $20 plus shipping, and I think I got it for like $1. Some more ornaments going out. Feliz Navidad. Sold for $10 plus shipping. The next buyer bought 4 ornaments, and it is actually after Christmas. So first one's first is St. Nicholas. We have Madonna and Child. We have the new home. And we have this 3 set, like little pewter set thing. That Holy Night. Pretty cool. So those set of 4 sold for a total of $34 plus shipping. We have this Quicksilver Series Lightning Hot Wheels. This is from the diecast car storage unit. It sold for $3.50 plus shipping. Another ornament. This is a lighted ornament. Swiss Cheese Lane. Very, very cool. Sold for $5 plus shipping. Next thing going out is going to be the Signature A fullest single dose lip plumpers. This is from a online auction. Got a whole bunch of this type of stuff for like $100. Or maybe it was 60. It might have been 60. But we're already well in the green. But that little thing right there sold for $18 free shipping. Hot Wheels Monster Jam. These things have been selling lately. This one's called Power Forward from 2002. Sold for $10 plus shipping. Another ornament. This one's called My 5th Christmas. Yeah, there you go. So it says Child Age Collection. Sold for $8 plus shipping. Got a miniature one going out. So this one is from 2004. Santa's Balloon Tree. Sold for $3 plus shipping. This right here is from the storage unit, Pierre Cardin cologne spray. I believe we actually found like 4 of these in the unit. I think the rest of them are down in the unit or they're down in my storage unit. I do not remember. But this right here ended up selling for $20 plus shipping. All right, so this right here is a set of vintage Crosspin 6601. These are 12 karat gold filled. I remember in the storage unit video, I believe my mom was there at some point, and we found the cross pins. I told my wife, I was like, hey, listen, put that off to the side. We're definitely going to take that and list it on eBay. And my mom said something like, what's so special about cross pins? And I was like, well, now you know. So I told her, you know, they sell. So but yeah, so these vintage cross pins sold for $50 plus shipping. And then last but not least, what we have on the table, we have this Hallmark Flying School Airplane Hanger Bay ornament. Sold for $15 plus shipping. Look who it is! It's the puppies!
Floor's cold.
It's the wifey. She's in her little nightgown at 5 o'clock.
My moo-moo.
4:30 in the afternoon, you guys. That's what she's wearing on a Thursday, on a work day.
I ain't working. I'm off.
You're right. So, we're going to be going over to the racks. We're looking for a New Key Rymic typewriter style keyboard. You should know what it looks like. It's in like a long brown box. Just not sure where exactly on the racks it is. All right, the wifey found it with a little help by your boy.
Yeah.
This right here is a New Key keyboard. Look at that. Brand new. We got this for $7 at Black Friday deals, and it sold for $110
Free ship.
plus shipping.
Plus ship.
All right, so the next time I'm going out, it's going to be over on the rack, except for it's going to be on the furthest rack over there, and you can't really get to it, but maybe the wife can. We sold a Brother printer.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get that one.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured, but it did sell for $90 plus shipping. It's a Brother printer. We got this, a monitor, some ink, all on an online auction for $12.50. Sold the other 2 things, made some really good money. And that right there is all pure profit. $90 plus shipping for a Brother printer. And look what it is, Pepper!
Pepper! Happy tappies, happy tappies.
Happy Tap. Is that what we're calling them now? Happy
Happy
Tappies?
tappies.
Yeah, they're Happy Tappies. I guess that's what we're calling it. All right, we're going into C2. We're looking for some postcards. Should be like a little small pack. There you go. And this was in the storage unit. There was none listed, 1 sold, so we decided to list it, and it sold for a whopping $5 plus shipping. All right, going to J1. J1, we're looking for a Honda gasket kit F501 GX140 HS522 HS55 W830 WB30 WD30 WH20 WT20 gasket. All right, yeah, so we found it right here. Turn over to the side. Yep, they're just a little gasket set. It sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, y'all, check it out. It is Sunday, January 1st of 2023. It is almost, well, it's actually 5:40. I was about to say almost 6, but it's 5:40 in the afternoon or evening, and we have a lot of packages going out. I could not pack these up any earlier because me and the wife went to an estate sale, and got another cha-ching. Okay, so so I'm not gonna add that cha-ching in there, but you know, it is what it is. I guess I'm gonna refresh my page just to see exactly what it is. Okay, cool. It's just a little $10 sale, but anyways, went to an estate sale today. Then we went grocery shopping, and then had to go down to my storage unit to pull an item that we sold. And yeah, just kind of nonstop running around on a Sunday on January 1st when it's supposed to be a holiday. But again, it is what it is. Let me go ahead and tell you guys the breakdown of these numbers. So over on my first eBay account, we have 47 items going out for $1,254.61. Over on my second eBay account, we have one item going out for $42.98. And then we have 3 items going out over on Amazon for a total of $435, which puts us at a total of 51 items going out for $1,732.59 for just the weekend sales. That means from Friday all the way till today, which is Sunday. Got a lot of things pulled behind me, and then the rest of the stuff's going to be down in the garage. So let's go ahead and see what we got. All right. Here we go. All right, so you guys, so check it out. So this is all the stuff we have pulled. It is a lot, and the crazy thing is, like I said, it's January 1st, and look at all the ornaments that sold. Ornaments, I did not believe it whenever somebody said that they sell year-round. I should keep sticking with listing them, because what I was going to end up doing was basically listing all the ones up until Christmas, and then put them in the storage unit until later on, until next year, or at least this year in 2023. And my boy Keith was like, dude, they sell year round. So I was like, okay, I'll keep listing them. So yeah, it's been paying off. So shout out to my boy Keith for that. But let's go and start it off here with a miniature Hallmark ornament. This one's called Ice Block Buddies. It sold for $3 plus shipping. We have Pure Adrenaline Hot Wheels Monster Jam truck from the storage unit as well, sold for $5 plus shipping. That bottom collector's Matchbox case right there, if you guys remember the diecast car storage units, I just got around to listing those Matchbox cases. They've been sitting on my floor right here for the past year, and just for whatever reason I just didn't feel like listing them, but I finally got around to listing them. I cleaned them up, make them look pretty, but that bottom one right there sold for $15 plus shipping. Got a little figure here that we got from a different estate sale, Nightmare Before Christmas, called Zero the Ghost Dog from 1993, sold for $9 plus shipping. Got this Cobra Fly ZXL. This one is a 22 degree, very cool. Got this in an online auction a while back, sold for $40 plus shipping. Okay, so these 4 ornaments, so you got the Toy Maker Santa, another Toy Maker Santa, a new Christmas friend, and another Toy Maker Santa. So all 4 of these sold to the same buyer for $28 plus shipping. Another miniature ornament, Charming Hearts, sold for $5 plus shipping. Then we got Barbie Solo in the Spotlight. This one's really cool in my opinion. I love the microphone stand. It sold for $5 plus shipping. All right, the one right next to it is called Shopping with Santa. There you go. So this one's actually a big one, as you guys can tell. Sold for $5 plus shipping. Now I know some of you guys are thinking, like, why would you listen for $3, $5? Well, that's just kind of what the market is for those set ones. But I figure even if I profit couple bucks on each one, that's going to replicate, because we have thousands of these ornaments. So I mean, it's going to be an extra $2,000 right there. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things where I've always had a limit of anything that's less than $10 I'm not going to list. But lately I've been thinking about it, and I'm just like, dude, if it's going for like $3, $5, $10, whatever, I'd rather have 1,000 of those sales than to have like $100 sales, if that makes sense, because at the end of the day it all equals out, and any extra money that I make from these lower end ornaments is going straight back into storage units. So to each their own, I guess. I will say selling $1, $3 items isn't going to make you rich, but this is just kind of how my mindset is. And speaking of that, we just sold another $5 ornament. So it's like, you know, take it as it is. I'm not saying to go out there and source ornaments and list them for $5, $3, $2, whatever it is. But this is just kind of what I'm doing because we found so much from that storage unit, and it makes sense in my head as of now. All right, next 2 ornaments, Warm Kindness and Snow Buddies. Both of these ornaments right here sold for $11 plus shipping. We have another ornament. This one's called Nature Sketchbook number 3. It's a birdhouse with like some birds on the outside. This is actually really cool. Sold for $9 plus shipping. All right, these 2 ornaments right here. This one's called Up and Down Journey, and that one's called the Millennium Express. Both of these in total sold for $27 plus shipping. We got a G.I. Joe ornament. This one's called Action Pilot Astronaut. Sold for $10 plus shipping. Nintendo Wii guitar right there. We actually we listed this, and then 20 minutes later it sold. We listed it, and I got this and a bunch of Wii stuff a while back, and that right there ended up selling for $35 plus shipping. All right, so these two miniature ornaments. This one's Winnie the Pooh on the slopes, and this one right here, which is a 1997 Polar Buddies. Both of those sold for a total of $8 plus shipping. All right, the second Matchbox collector case. That one right there, again, from that diecast car storage unit. That one right there actually sold for $20 plus shipping. Granddaughter ornament right there from 1997, sold for $3 plus shipping. All right, next thing we have is this Snoopy figurine with Woodstock. It's called Here's to You, and it's doing like a Cheers a beer glass or a pitcher. This one is actually from the storage unit as well, and it's sold for a whopping $30 plus shipping. All right, so this next buyer bought two, but they're in two separate transactions. So the first one's going to be this Lionel Daylight oil tender. This one sold for $8 plus shipping, and that one right there sold for $5 plus shipping, so we will refund the buyer the shipping difference. All right, we got Mop Top Wendy Madam Alexander edition. That one right there sold for $5 plus shipping. All right, so in that Wii bundle that I got with that guitar, the other guitar didn't work. And whenever you rattled the guitar itself, it made some noise. And another cha-ching. Anyways, I need to start turning off my notifications, so I do apologize for that. But at least you guys know that it's 100% real. None of this is scripted. I don't have any bloopers of me messing up, nothing like that. It's all genuine and authentic. But the other guitar, Hero guitar, didn't work. When you shook it, it rattled around like something on the inside internally was broken. So I decided to piece out the back, the strap, and the head of the guitar. But this back piece for a Wii guitar sold for $10 plus shipping. All right, so if you guys see in that green box, you guys can't really see it, but it's all right. Let's see if I can move that over. So yeah, this is a Sheila Collectible Nativity little, it's basically a shelf sitter. It just sits down and as like a display piece. We got a bunch of those. We had less than $1 in each one, and I believe we're in the green on that deal. But it ended up selling for $10 plus shipping. All right, so we have these Tony Lama boots, and I want to say these are from the Private Pick with Mr. Tim, but I also think they might be from a garage sale. But these boots right here sold for $40 plus shipping. All right, so we have a granddaughter cat keepsake ornament. Sold for $5 plus shipping. Next thing going out of these two ornaments right here, we have Cool Delivery, Santa Claus riding on top of a Coca-Cola bottle. And then you got Taking a Break, Coca-Cola Santa. Both of these sold to the same buyer for $8 plus shipping. All right, this Lumix camera, we got this in an online auction with a bunch of different cameras, and we ended up buying the battery for it, so we got a little bit of money into it, but not too much. But this Panasonic Lumix DMC-TZ4 sold for $25 plus shipping. All right, if you guys remember those cork boards, this is the one that actually sold. We still have another set in the storage unit, but this is what we pulled from the storage unit. It says messages, and it's Snoopy and Woodstock on top of a phone, but it is a genuine cork board, very old, probably from the 70s. This right here sold for $40 plus shipping. Ornament Joyful Tidings, I don't know how to say that word, I'm sorry. Azura Angel Blue Dress from 2005, sold for $8 plus shipping. All right, so this next item we actually ended up getting from Goodwill. Wasn't planned. We don't really do, thrift store videos in general, but me, my brother, and my wife ended up going to a buffet, at a Chinese buffet. Goodwill right next to it. We were waiting for my brother because he went to go pick up donuts or something, and the line was too big. So, anyways, he was driving here, so it was like, let's go stop in the Goodwill. And I'm glad we did, because we found this DT770 Studio headphones. Now, those headphones, the packaging was damaged, but we opened it up and it's actually brand new. Nothing wrong with it. It still has the original wrapping on it, all that good stuff. And we paid $10 for it at Goodwill, and it sold for $100 plus shipping. All right, we got this Canon charger for a camera. I want to say this from a storage unit at some point. Sold for $5 plus shipping. Sharing a soda. So it's, yeah, that's pretty cool. It is an ornament, and it sold for $10 plus shipping. All right, in an online auction, we got a whole bunch of this medieval Slake, I think it's Slake, toys, as well as another one called Papo, P-A-P-O, or it's P-A-B-O, but I think it's P-A-P-O. And they're just like all little medieval figurines and stuff, and I just listed a handful of them. I still got a bunch of them to list. But this one right here in total sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. Matchbox diecast car right here. This is a 75 Volkswagen thing. This is from the diecast car storage unit, and it sold for $8 plus shipping. All right, we got this barely reaching candle ornament, and that one right there sold for $5 plus shipping. Right next to it is this power forward monster truck from the storage unit, and it sold for $20 plus shipping. We got the Iron Warrior Hot Wheels Monster Jam. If you guys noticed, that's actually the third one that sold over the weekend. That's really good. Like I said, Iron Warrior, that one right there sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, we just picked these up. These Urino Zinc Prostate plus supplements. I'm not too sure, but we got those for $7. We found 2 of them at the bin store recently this past Friday, and we found 2 of them for $7 a piece. We paid $7 for that one, and it sold for $30 free shipping. All right, these 4 right here, you got Chris Mouse Glow from 1987, Chris Mouse Star from 1988, Chris Mouse Dreams from 1986. Then you got Chris Mouse, and no year on that one from what I see. But these 4 sold to the same buyer for a total of $45 plus shipping. All right, we got this Virginia State Police Matchbox diecast car. I think this is from the diecast car storage unit, but it did sell for 15 bucks plus shipping. All right, we got the Chris Mouse Jelly. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Sold for $5 plus shipping. This right here is from the first storage unit, I believe. This is a Denby Harley Quinn 2-quart casserole dish. Sell-through rate was not that terrible. It's been sitting for a few months. Again, I don't do real well with porcelain. I do know certain brands to look out for. This piece, I was like, I got a little room over here on this rack, so I was like, let's just put it up there, see what happens. And this one ended up selling for $28.88 plus shipping, so definitely not a bad flip. All right, then over on Amazon, we sold this Super Chips. This thing is brand new. This is actually from the first storage unit I've ever won, and that was back in 2020. So it's been a minute, and this thing is brand new. The first unit I ever won was actually owned by a pawn shop, and there was a ton of stuff in there. If you guys haven't seen that video, if you guys go to my playlist and look at the abandoned storage units, it should be my first video of that playlist if you guys want to see what we found. But this was in there, and in my spare bedroom, we have a lot of this stuff from that first unit still just sitting in a tote, and I forgot all about it. So I was like, what, let's go and list it on Amazon. And sure enough, this thing right here sold for $375 within 3 days of listing it. $375 over on Amazon. And then we sold 2 of these over on Amazon for $30 a piece. We just picked these up for $7 at Black Friday deals, but it's the H&R Block tax software thing. Yeah, that's everything that we have here. We have some more items we got to pull in the garage, and again, we've been listing a little bit, but that garage is not looking like it's going to be cleaned out anytime soon. But I've been listing more of the ornaments, and it's just that thing, man. It's going to take a while. I was going to be winning some storage units this upcoming week, but man, I have the room in my storage unit. I know when the buying is getting, you got to get it, but at the same time, sometimes you just got to sit back, take a breather, and work with what you have for right now. But I promise you, we will be doing stuff like that in the future. But just bear with me until I get done with this. But let's go down to the garage. All right, we're out here in the garage. So in an online auction, we got a whole bunch of like these small little tool things like that. Got a whole bunch of them, and actually one of them sold for like 40 bucks, which is really good. We don't have much money in this. Matter of fact, I think this deal we are actually in the green, so this is pure profit. This is a Works, just like a little mini drill. Nothing too special about it, just small, portable, very cool. Sold for $10 plus shipping. All right, over here in C6, forgot I had it pulled down. I was looking for it, and I believe a 49ers bear sold. Yeah, there you go. Remember, you guys remember all those found in the estate sale? They've been doing really well, and I was very unsure of buying them because I wasn't sure. But they've been doing pretty good. San Francisco 49ers bear sold for $7 plus shipping. All right, right here in D5. Oh, this thing is heavy. I think we actually filled this up. Yeah, we did. All right, let me see if I can find what we're looking for. Yep, it should be right here. And it's gonna be a old Snoopy plush. This is from 1968. Very, very old. Does have the tag. This is from the first storage unit, I believe, and this one right here sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. All right, guys, so pulling here from J1 is this 310278. It's part of that lawnmower part auction that I won a while back. This little piston ring set sold for $5 plus shipping. All right, I pull C1 down to right here, and it looks like it's gonna be this puzzle Christmas present by Miles Pinckney. I think this is from the private pick with Mr. Tim. This one right here ended up selling for $7 plus shipping. All right, guys, so right here in L5, going out over on my second eBay account, it's going to be this Heim Vision Greet C1 Smart Video Doorbell. Got this a while back at Black Friday deals for $7, and it sold for, I believe, $48.95 or $42.95 over on my second eBay account. So definitely not bad sales. One thing too, like everybody has their own different way of reselling. Now, you know, I hear things through the grapevine, you know, about me being a reseller, you know, locally and that type of stuff, and it doesn't get to me. It's just, I've always, you know, realistically want an explanation on why people think that way about me or whatever the case is. But one thing I will say about lower end sales, and lower end sales to me make sure eBay store more sustainable. Like for instance, like if you fill your store up with just $100 items, it might take that 3 days to sell. It might take that week. It might take a month. It might take 3 months. I've had very high end stuff that took like 8 months to sell, and I had it priced pretty reasonably. But if you guys notice, the little $5 sales just kind of fly off the shelves. Now, obviously, I'm not saying focus on just the $5 sales, but I think it makes it more sustainable and realistic of how you need to list on eBay. Now, I do know some people's average sales price is $41. Like mine right now is like, I think $38 and some change per on average. But just kind of keep that in mind when you guys are scaling your business. Now, I'm not saying openly go out there, spend $1 to make $5. I'm not saying that unless it's just a mistake or just kind of a gamble. I'm doing it mainly because I buy storage units from time to time. So it's not like I'm actively going out there to find that. But if you have a lump sum of money going into a storage unit and you know what you paid for it and you know what you need to get out of that unit to make it worthwhile, then you kind of need to list those little $3, $5, $10 items, because that right there adds up tremendously. One thing too I do want to say, we ran the numbers. So as you guys know, we won the first 10 by 30 storage unit September 11th, I believe, and then we won the second 10 by 30 unit on November 17th. So between those 2 days, or those 2 units, we didn't find as many ornaments in the first unit, but we found a bunch of them in that second unit. In that short amount of time, we did $10,500, a little bit more than $10,500 worth of ornaments within that time frame. Absolutely insane. That's why I was telling you guys it might be my second $50,000 unit, and that's not including all the other collectibles that we've sold. It's not including any of the other stuff that we have listed from that unit. And we still have all of these totes, like literally all these totes filled with just die-cast cars, ornaments. I mean, like when I say there's so much stuff here, you know, just tons and tons of ornaments and other stuff, man. Like, so just don't let the haters get to you. All right, yeah, so if I can leave you guys with anything after showing you guys all those ornaments, let's just say it's going to take some work. It's going to take some work to finish all that stuff off, because I don't have a team. I'm by myself. But also too, just remember, block out the hate, block out the negativity that's surrounding you in a local atmosphere or a online atmosphere, whatever you guys are doing in life. Just try to block out that negativity. It does get under my skin just a little bit, but it's not going to affect my reselling business. I work too hard and I come too far to let the negativity stop me. You know what I'm saying? So, but if there's hate in somebody else's mouth, it means we're doing something right? So, but yeah, but that's going to be it for this video. Much love. We have tons and tons of stuff to pack up tonight, and yeah, we'll see you guys next video. It's your boy, the Georgia Picker. Much love. Thank you guys so much for all your support. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next video. Peace.